Everybody, David Paul with you in the KHOU 11 Weather Center on what promises to be a very busy weather Tuesday. And if computer models are correct, we're going to see multiple weather watches and weather warnings. And we'll just have to wait and see exactly where those warnings and where the worst of the weather takes place. But it looks like we're already beginning to see strong thunderstorms develop out in our western counties, and they're racing in toward the immediate Houston area. Here's a look at the radar loop over the past 3 hours. Showers and thunderstorms now beginning to expand out to the western counties. That is an active severe thunderstorm warning just to the south and west of Colorado County near Yoakum. This is now showing lightning and thunder expanding from Katy to Sealy to Garwood out west. I-10 west 290 out to the west side toward Hempstead and out toward Washington County, now getting lightning and thunder and very wet, and some rain showers, some heavier showers now just beginning to develop across the central portion of Houston and Harris County. Here's the big picture. This storm system is a double-barreled area of surface low pressure. The one to the south is producing severe weather near Houston today. The low to the north tapping into colder air, and look at the swath of snow they're expecting across North Texas to Wichita Falls up into Oklahoma. Dallas may end up seeing a little bit of snow later on this afternoon and this evening. But here it's the severe weather that we are most concerned with. The energy that will be in place later this afternoon toward 1, 2, 3 o'clock will be centered from Houston down to the coast. This is the area where we expect the most likelihood that we will see strong thunderstorms, perhaps rotating supercells, and perhaps a strong tornado or two. That's going from noon into the afternoon. The wind is already blowing out there. Wind advisories in effect for all of southeast Texas, gusting in some of the stronger thunderstorms to 45 miles an hour or above. Because of that, I expect to see at least a handful of power outages in places where a limb comes down or a tree comes down. The soil moisture content is rather high, and the stronger winds may be able to topper some of the weaker trees out there. We don't have a tornado watch at this moment, but we are expecting one within the next perhaps just few minutes. Storm Prediction Center has sent out this update hash marking Houston to the coast and all of the southeast Texas area along the 59 corridor and south and east of that in a potential tornado watch, which is set to be issued again at any moment, giving it a 95% chance that we're going to see a tornado watch issued here pretty quickly. And that's the reason we're here. We're seeing both lift and twist in this approaching storm system in the atmosphere. And you can see the Storm Prediction Center has painted all of the southeast Texas coast and a 10% chance to actually get a tornado. But this is a 3 out of 5 threat. We don't usually see a threat level that high in southeast Texas. So the setup here, when you look back historically at other setups for tornadic days, this is about as high as we normally see it. Here's how the system is going to move in with the low pressure lifting the atmosphere out ahead of it. We go into noon, 1, 2, and 3, and that's when not only the strongest storms and heaviest rain and street flooding will be most likely, but this is also the time frame, early mid-afternoon, when it will be most likely that we could see a tornado. So we're here on the digital side, on all the social media platforms today at KHOU. KHOU 11 Plus is a great resource that's on your smart TV. You can see the updates there and you can watch them over again. If you'd like to see that, get more detailed information, and we'll be breaking in on the TV side if that becomes necessary as we go through the afternoon and evening. Our next live update, we'll have an update here on our digital platforms at 11 o'clock. And then at noon, we've got KHOU.com, 11 News at noon live on the TV side. So we'll see you then a couple of times over the next hour or two just to set your bearings as we go into what is potentially a severe weather afternoon in Houston.